on this side here.
Jessie.
Hi. Hi, Jessie. Nice to meet you. Yeah.
Good to meet you.
Welcome. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for
Do you
having me.
have a resume for us?
I do.
All right, Jessie, tell us a little bit about why you're interested in this master's degree and this teaching position.
Well, the whole program is very appealing to me. I love the idea of getting to acquire my master's while traveling and getting experience at the same time, instead of being grounded stateside in a college atmosphere.
And which concentration are you going to pursue, the business, education, or development?
I was pretty evenly torn between the education and the development. I love working with children of all ages, but I also was really attracted to the idea of just building community and relationships through the development. But I think I'd probably go with the education.
And have you had any TESOL experience?
Very little. I spent 2 months in India, informally teaching English to children in an orphanage, but it was very small, very unorganized.
Have you had any other teaching experiences? What do you like most about teaching?
I love seeing progress that typically was not there. I love watching children understand, seeing light bulbs go off, watching them grasp ideas that they didn't have before.
What would you say your strength is as a teacher?
In teaching, maybe patience with children.
Okay. In your 2 overseas experience, which was here, one was in India and one was in Ecuador, what would you say was the biggest thing that, or the most significant thing you learned about crossing cultures?
In each. Well, the first, I was very young. I had just graduated high school and went to India alone with no team. So the culture shock hit me really strongly. So I think there the most important thing I learned was to, I guess, not try to force my culture into the culture in which I was adapting to. Just trying to take everything in stride and understand what I'm seeing. And then the second trip was more recent, last year, so I had a little more time and experience. I would say the most important thing I grasped from that trip was to just put myself into the culture as much as I could, myself, not my own culture, to just adapt as much as I could from where I was standing.
Okay. Do you speak more than one language?
Fortunately, no.
Okay.
I'm working on Spanish, but
Okay,
it's
I was
about
wondering
progress.
how you did the internship and working at home and keeping with that.
I struggled.
Okay.
I have the Spanish efficiency of a struggling 5-year-old, maybe. I'm working on it.
Okay, all right. In your undergrad degree, which is intercultural, and you did list-related coursework here and so on, how would you say that education has prepared you for this position, which is both /education, working overseas, or how did your program prepare you for crossing cultures going forward? If you could give an example of some
Sure.
coursework that did that.
I feel my coursework has prepared me because it has less to do with the classroom and more to do with practical life applications. So I guess an example would be I think I listed cross-cultural adjustment, which was a 1-semester class where we took a 6-day trip into the city, and I believe we spent like 3 days in Chinatown, a little India, a little Pakistan, a little Egypt, all over in Queens, which I guess is not something that is typically done in a college course. So I feel like I've been prepared adequately through classes like that.
And so what did Jessie learn in those 6 days that was probably the biggest takeaway?
That I'm in the right major. I very much enjoyed the trip. I love getting out of my comfort zone, quote unquote.
This teaching position probably gets you out of your comfort zone too.
Probably.
Tell me about how you think you'll do being put in a large city where you don't know anyone, in a large university, to teach a large group of college kids all by yourself. Excuse me.
Sorry. To be perfectly honest, probably for the first couple of days, maybe a week, I'll most likely, from experience, I'll most likely retreat more into myself and become more observant, trying to gather my surroundings, learn who's who, what's what I should do, what I shouldn't do, and then once I have some sort of a guideline built in my head, then I'll most likely open up and participate as much as possible.
Good. Well, our time's just about gone. Can you give us a question or two, or?
Sure. I was curious about the language aspect with Mandarin. I know it said we had to spend a semester on the college campus, correct? In the summer. How much Mandarin will be required to learn?
Well, you'll have Mandarin the whole time you're in China.
The entire time. So there'll be a language class the whole time I'm living there.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, the summer courses in California are the educational piece of your
Okay.
major. And then when you're overseas, there'll be some research, there'll be some lag from the summer courses, but it will be mainly teaching in English and learning Mandarin.
Okay.
All right?
Thank
Well,
you very
we
much for
appreciate
having
getting
me.
to know you. Thank you for coming in.
It's nice
And
to
we
meet
will
you.
be in touch with you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Don't forget your folder.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.